got a request from a subscriber. He says, hey, what's wrong with the Solidify modifier? Okay, so what he did is he took a plane, he got some simple extrudes going on, and as you can see right away, there's going to be faces in here that are not going to be very conducive, if you will, to a Solidify modifier. But all I did was just a loop cut and 2 simple extrudes. Go ahead and generate, I'm in Blender 4.0.2, a Solidify modifier. And then automatically, as you can see how this is looking, this looks like garbage. I've got the normals turned on here in the mesh edit mode overlays, so you can kind of see which direction they're facing, kind of give you a general idea of what's going on here. Like my 2 top faces are going up, and all my outside vertices are kind of just doing some kind of other thing. It's not really working well at all. So you can kind of clean this up a little bit, but it's really not going to work the way you would expect. So if I click even thickness, and I go to normals, I can click high quality normals, and then maybe bring this down just a touch, but you've got this extrusion. These faces, excuse me, these are not connected at all. So you're gonna get overlap. There's gonna be quite a few things. Let me turn all this stuff off. And part of the problem is if you have this turned on, okay, and while you're editing, it's gonna look crazy, but as you can see, these aren't even connected. So what I could do, I could do a little cleanup here. I think that's the right one, so I can actually subdivide this. I can throw a subby in there, and I can go, hey, I want this to merge here, so I'll hit M and merge it at last, right? And then I could do the exact same thing over here. Let's see, yeah, I do have my mirror machine, so if you happen to have mirror machine, then you can just do this, and it works for you. Works very nicely. It does seem to throw that line on. Let me turn that off. There's a line operator built in. Yeah, this is on my bevel joints add-on and my hard surface toolbox. So you can remove the lines and just turn all these things on. So if I swipe over now, it cleans all that up really nice. And now if I come back over here, I do have a line. And let's see what happens now if I turn this back on. It's still giving me some wonky stuff, right? So like this, generally speaking, this is just not how you'd want to do it. So I can hit X, and let's see if I can dissolve that edge. So it's not really going to let me do that. I think it's probably because it's part and parcel, it's connected here. And I didn't really want this to be there, so I could delete that entire face out. And I'm just kind of plugging around live on this thing. Like, I think that's going to be good now. That's what I wanted. So I can dissolve that edge out now because it's not actually holding anything. And I'll just mirror that over. So that's gone on both sides. Now we have this clean hollowed out shell, which is a lot better for a Solidify. Now if we go to solidify this, excuse me, I'll turn this back on. You'll see that we get this a little bit nicer look going on, and you can solidify this a little better. Now you'll see, remember that this is not real geometry yet. You have to apply this, and then this is real geo that you can actually start working with. I'm just going to Control Z back a little bit. Let's do some experimentation. I've never tried this before, but I was thinking about it, and I thought, hey, what if we can just grab one of these? I'll turn this off. What if I can just grab one of these faces by itself and solidify it? There is a vertex group here with a factor, so I can come over and make a group _1, and I can click assign. Go back over to the modifier and select group 1. And go back into object select, and I'm getting kind of tired of looking at green. I think we could use a matte cap in our lives. There we go. Maybe not that one. There we go. I was something nice and bright. So now what we can do is we can kind of play around with this. I'll turn it back on, and let's see how this is going to react. It's just going to try to stretch out the one top, which basically throws everything out. So let's play with the factor just a touch. I'll bring that all the way up. And that's kind of interesting because the factor says I'm using the vertex group opposed to I'm using all of the regular modifier. Let's hold it over there. Thickness factor 0 for 0 vertex group influence. Okay, so turn that all the way up, and then the vertex group is not going to influence it as strongly. So there is actually a potential for you to make a slight adjustment, but I don't see the value in using that here. I'm sure there's some other ways you can do it. I would say potentially going to separate that maybe by selection, and then it is all by itself now. And now I can kind of have this very interesting extrusion going on, which I think could be cool. Do see a little bit of a variance there. Not sure I would want that, but that is another way you could do it. Anyways, I hope this helps. You understand just a little bit more what the Solidify modifier is looking for. It's not going to overlap if you don't have all those extra faces from the extrusion. So ultimately, when you're doing this, and we get back into object mode, better off starting from a cube, to be perfectly honest. And if you've got a plane like this and you start off here, you don't have to extrude that. The physics, if you need any, are going to ultimately be better. And then if I do throw a Solidify on this, then I can kind of work with that as well. And I would say good to go ahead and apply the scale there, and then you'll get something a little bit more proper. All right, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you got some better ideas about Solidify, I don't use it every day. There's a simple mode and a complex mode. I can go over some of this in more detail later on. You do have the option to have constraints, even a couple of different things. I encourage you to experiment around with it and find some solutions. There's also geometry nodes extrude, and you can play around with an extrude node with individual off and get some similar results. But you'll have to know how to play with the normals. See you guys in the next one.